So my screen is much smaller because it's been like sectioned off. But I'll send a picture to the Discord. You guys should have had an invite.
Yeah. Oh, it's been stopped.
How do I... The broadcast has started. To stop broadcasting, press the share button. It says on air, so...
Are you on a screen? Are you on the game screen?
Yeah, I'm on the game now. Yeah, it's on the game now, so it should be. So this is what the screen looks like. Nice. Let me go into my broadcast settings. I'll send another invite. It says I've got one, so it says there's one person viewing at the moment. Abdul's made it. I don't know why it's not working for everyone else then. It
says you're on air and I've got the icon.
We got two. Yeah, maybe instead of going through the invite, go through like Abdul said, like the game icon. It should show that I am broadcasting, and you might be able to watch from there. Sweet. What does it look like for you guys? It feels quite weird. How do I do that? Or maybe if I do that. Yeah, I'm full screen now. Okay. So is anybody left to come through? Lynn, have you managed it?
I've got to download it on my PS4.
YouTube. Is it? No. No, it's not YouTube now, is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's streaming through YouTube, but it's... Yeah. So yeah, if you... Is it the game icon? How did you guys get there?
From PlayStation, not from YouTube.
Went to the live from PlayStation app.
You're all cutting out. I can hardly hear you.
It might just be because you're downloading, Lynn. I wonder if I go on my...
Still trying to figure out where it should be. So do I have to open YouTube, or is it...
You can find it on YouTube, or you can find it through the app on the PlayStation.
Which app?
Yeah.
It's called Live on PlayStation. Yeah.
So it should be like oh, yeah. So just try hearing what you're saying right. Robert. Probably just to remember.
I went to broadcasts and then get a lot of little pictures. And one of them's Adam's.
Never really explored around here before.
No. Interesting.
It's quite a lot of nothing out here, isn't it?
A lot of pixels.
Have you found it, Sol? The location?
Yep. I'm still looking through my broadcast.
Oh, I've got an idea. I found it on my phone. I will... No. I've got an idea. Okay, yeah.
Just search your mic.
I will send the link in the Discord. If you follow that, that should bring you up to the live stream. I put the link in the Discord, so that'll just open up YouTube, and it'll take you directly to the live stream. Is the link from Discord bringing it up?
Find it on the laptop then.
Yeah, maybe that'll. You could just put the video from the laptop and.
But I'm an absolute noob at this, so maybe Sarah is able to figure it out.
There seems to be like a kind of 8-second delay or so.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw an ability. Let me know when you guys see it. So I've thrown it now. Yeah. It's a bit slow, but you guys will see what I'm talking about when we go through.
I can see it when you say you've thrown it, but you don't hear me say that I've seen it.
I'm having a bloody nightmare with this spider round.
Oh, the Horvers.
I killed them too quick, like even light attack, because they just fucking explode, so I can't get them where I want them.
Yeah. It helps if you turn off quick cast ground abilities to aim the blobs.
I don't bother throwing them.
There's an Inferno staff on this table. Do you think it's my Maelstrom Inferno staff? Yep, I can go home now. That's how to do Maelstrom, guys. How's it going for you, Lynn? Have you managed to get anywhere with it?
You're all cutting out for me. I've just sent Chaz a text.
Read it in a second. Let's fix this in there.
Sorry? Yeah, it's in the game.
Yeah, can you send Lynn the link, because everybody's cutting out, so... Well, it was a bit of a workaround, but now I finally found it, or actually showered it. Type in the search area Adam using sorc.
I was looking where Red said live from PlayStation.
Yeah, I couldn't find it there.
What did you look for, Red?
Well, it just popped up. They said press square, so do.
Are you friends with Adam on PlayStation?
I am now,
Yeah.
yes.
That might be.
Yeah,
Oh.
So am I, but it didn't pop up for me.
No, I've got nothing.
But can you up? Oh, yeah. If you open YouTube, and just type in the search option.
Yeah. Yeah, Chaz, I don't know if you want to text Lynn. I've sent her the link on Discord, so she can just bring it up on a like phone or computer maybe.
Yeah.
Before we start.
Oh fuck! I nearly rolled into that point.
Have you died at all yet?
Yeah. A nightmare in that spider. I don't normally have a problem there, but like I said, I haven't done it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. That's quite expensive. Any news if Lynn's having any luck getting on?
I can't look at the moment.
28. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Maybe it might be worth just sending her an app message in Discord.
I have. She hasn't replied to it though. Has Lynn said anything? No.
No.
Mm.
Okay. Not working for Lynn.
I sent her the link on Discord, but she hasn't replied. She's gone quiet at the moment. She said thanks. She can listen to us through the YouTube anyway, even if she's not speaking. She can still hear us. Okay, I think we're good to go. I've asked her is it working, but she hasn't replied. She must be watching it because she said thanks for the link and now she hasn't replied, so I assume she's either like watching it on her phone or watching it on the TV. Okay, this round is really easy. There's basically nothing to worry about here. Track up Surge at the start. Shield up. Power Surge. So Surge has just fallen off. Switch and back. Hey, working now? Sweet. So these early rounds are just really simple, just keeping up the shield, wall of elements and heavy attack and these things. The pets will do the most of the damage for you. When you see the portals appear, you can just drop your wall on them, so like they take damage as they come out. You just gotta kite this thing as well.
Oh no, this is just showing me the thing you did the other day.
The link I sent you should be live streaming us in VMA. So still weave light attacks in between your wall of elements, your shield and your pet. And then when your shield's up, just be heavy attacking. Keep moving.
Then can you do me a favour?
Yeah, of course.
Can you say bollocks now?
Bollocks.
Right, are you on a flesh action orc right now?
Just killed it. For this boss then, I wait till he teleports, then I drop the ulti. You can drop it straight away, but he may teleport out too soon. You don't have to rush. Feel free to take sigils as well if you want. They will increase the damage and everything else. You don't need it though. First round is really easy. It's a little bit laggy for me, but I think it should be okay. If you didn't know as well, as you enter the new round, it won't start until you actually move. So you can just kind of stand here, take a break, take a breather. If you go through, it doesn't start till you actually move in. So surge up at the start of the round. I like to stay near a switch, just so at the end of the round you can activate it to get rid of the bleed from the blades. Just keep up your shield on this one. You can pretty much shield heavy attack everything here. So end of the round, activate the switch. These will stop moving, and you see that bleed that's on me. It's counting down 3, 2, 1. Another 25 ticks. I wasn't fast enough there, but we'll go away. Take damage, activate the bird pet, heal up. So I'll take a little bit of damage here just so you can see it properly. If you see I've gone down low, I can just shield up, bird pet, and get straight back up. Nice and fast. End of the round. Activate the switch. Hold them in place, get rid of the bleed. It's cool because you can literally just sit here and not worry about the damage. So with these guys now, there's going to be 3 bosses. I do try and get them stacked up together. They'll fire at a distance. Just let them run. Wherever the first one goes down, this is where I'm going to be trying to pull the other ones to. So I'll leave him do his little fire thing. I'll let him run over. Try and down him here. The next one comes through, he'll do the same thing. While he's firing, you can activate the switch if you want, just get a bit of break from the bleed. So now they're all stacked up together, just drop the ulti, and they'll all just start taking really heavy damage. Keep the shield up. Keep healed up. Pull a sigil if you want to here. And all of the AoEs are already here, so they're just constantly in the damage. Ooh. That one can feel a bit crazy because of all the spinning blades, but just relax to it. Keep your shield up. The shield and surge will pretty much heal you through anything, and you can just take the healing totem at the end if you need. Again, this one's a pretty easy one. Just kill the stranglers when you see them come through. Just keep kiting the damage on your island then. Just keep circling it. So there's a strangler, so I'm going to move over here. You see that extra beam that come out at the back after the ad spawn? That means that there's a strangler going to spawn there, because they don't have the same spawn timing as the other ads. Oh, should have blocked. I always try to circle to kite instead of trying to run really far away. That way they're staying inside your wall of elements and your AoE, so they're still taking the damage. You're not pulling them out of it. I see we're only ever on that back bar for a few seconds, activating that surge, and then we're straight back on the main bar. Shield up, wall of elements, pet, and heavy attacks. Strangle it in the middle. You can save the ulti for the last boss until more of the ads come through, but it's not a lot of health, so she'll die quite quickly. Again, take the sigils if you want. They do help. They reduce your score at the end, so that's the only reason why you wouldn't take them. But if you see, I'll take the defense sigil here. Watch this mage caster here. You see her damage is being reflected back at her. So her casts are going back onto her, so she's killing herself instead of doing damage to me. So that's how the defense sigil works. Any of those casters will end up killing themselves rather than doing damage to you. The what, sorry? The cup. Yeah, that's the healing one. If you feel like you need the extra healing, definitely take it. For this build in these early rounds, you don't need it. But if you're getting used to Maelstrom, I say as soon as the boss comes up, take every sigil. Once you're used to it, then you don't really need to take them. But especially for the first times, I recommend taking all of the sigils. The extra movement speed, the extra healing, the damage, the defense, it all helps. So surge up, so whenever you're doing damage, you're also healing. So if I take a little bit of damage here, let him hit me. So I'm down on damage, but even though my surge is active, I'm doing damage and I'm still healing myself. So that saves my resources a bit as well, because I don't have to activate my pet to heal. So every 30 seconds I'll just switch onto this bar, activate the surge and switch back. And then just cut in a circle. You need to kill these guys essentially when they come out as well, because they do like a sweeping AoE damage. You see that lightning? If you don't kill them straight away, they get a shield like this one's got now. So you just have to break the shield before you can kill them. So just keep an eye out for those as they come through as well. See this one here. One heavy attack will normally finish them off. Normally the pets are quite smart and they're on the job and they're taking out the stuff straight away anyway. So there's a little clockwork guy over here. Kill him. Oh, my surge didn't go off. There we go. These mini bosses, they don't really have much health. Just keeping your shield up, keeping your AoEs up, and they die relatively quick. Just keep looking out for these little sentries. Oh, I think that's what I had on my last run. So because I let some of these spiders come through now, they've been charging up and there's a lot of lightning AoE, so we just got to make sure we stay ahead of these. See that charge of a heavy attack, just block that. I thought I saw one over here. Oh, the bastard got his shield as well. So the final boss is actually a lot easier than people think. Just stay underneath him. Inside this green bit here, you won't take damage. Your bird pet will die pretty much all the time at this point though, which is a bit of a shame. It doesn't really do much use in this fight. So just keep surge up. When the green goes away, he goes into fire mode. That means you just got to get distance and then kite. You take damage, get that bird back and heal up. So now he's doing the lightning, get underneath him. It's a lot easier when you do take the sigils. Ooh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna die now, aren't I? Yeah. Nah. You should be keeping on top of those little robots as they come through these things as well. I skipped it on that one, but yeah, so stay underneath him. I'm pretty sure like your pets aren't supposed to die in arenas, and this counts as an arena, but your pets still die in here, which is a little bit annoying. Get back underneath. Shield up and heavy attack. The Scamp isn't so bad because he stays in melee range, so he stays underneath the guy as well. I don't know what I did in that first attempt, but that one was an awful one. But yeah, so when you got the green underneath him, stay underneath him or follow him, and then get the distance then when he goes into the fire mode. You should be killing those little clockwork ball things that do the lightning attack as well, because otherwise you'll end up taking more damage than you need to there. But it's up to you how you do it, really. I unplugged my headset. So this is the one most people have trouble with. All you got to do is, wherever you're standing, is keep watching the middle, because these trolls only come out of a portal in the middle. They'll go over to a place and then start bashing like this. Interrupt them to stop them bashing and then kill them. What they do, if they bash for too long, they'll destroy the platform that you're standing on. If they do that, you stand in the ice for too long and you'll die. So I'll show you now. If you just stand in the ice, you'll just start taking like really heavy increase in damage, and then you'll just die. Turn into ice. So you need to make sure.
Everyone knows smash, if they manage to smash one, spawns one of those lemonades as well.
Yeah. So you always have to be watching the middle to see when the when the trolls are coming through. So there's one coming through now. He's going to the platform over there, so we'll go swap our bars, crushing shock, and switch back, and then kill him. Always keeping a watch in the middle. So here he comes. And just kite this bitch. She'll turn into a werewolf. She doesn't really do much though. Just keep your shield up. Keep watching for a troll, because they're like a timer when they spawn. It's no set. See that, like the pet is taking the aggro here as well, which helps relieve for us. And now we got a troll. So spam that crushing shot, kill it nice and quick, and go over to him. Just in case he doesn't die, you can bash him to kill him. My pet has died, so I'm just resummoning it. Always watch in the middle. Come on. So we got a troll coming again. So troll again in the middle. So we've got quite a lot of ads here. You can take the shield if you want. So all these ranged ads now are going to start killing themselves. That takes a lot of pressure off for you. So see, I still got that shield up, but they're all killing themselves here, which means we don't have to do much. So we got a troll come in. He's coming here, so that's fine. So we're going to get a troll come through. Just keep kiting damage here. Keep watching the middle. So we can come over to get ready to take the defense sigil here. We're going to get a few more ads at the very end of this giant phase. So let your defense sigil kill the caster, so you can just focus on the giant. My bird pet is dead, so I'm going to resummon him. And just keep kiting damage then. So we've got a troll. So with this one now, it's super important that we're on top of those trolls, because we need every ice platform to be here, because around 70% she'll break this one, and around about 40-ish% she'll break the other one. So see, she just did that red enrage thing, which means she's going to jump and kill the portal in the middle. Sorry, the that ice rink over there. So she's killed that one. We save our ulti, so she's, oh shit, she's doing it again on that one, because she did the red beam from herself, and now she's destroyed that one. We save our ulti, we drop it here, and then nuke everything as it comes in, including her. Break free. Oh my god, everything's catching up now. Okay, we survived somehow. Major lag on that one then. Yeah, just shield up. Keep your pet going. If you don't kill her in time, she will try and break that last bit of ice, but you should kill her in time if you don't lag out and spaz out like that. Again, as you're fighting her and you're going from ice rink to ice rink, pick up all the sigils as you go as well. It will make a massive difference. The increased damage, the defense, the movement, all of it helps a lot. If you're not going for any kind of score or leaderboard, make sure you do pick up those sigils. But the main thing to watch for with her is at those percents where she has that like red beam that kind of shoots out from her, and then she starts glowing red. That means she's about to break the ice, so get the fuck off it and get to the next one. Get out. Get out. So this one you want to try and kill the hovers on top of these webbed up headset out again, Jesus Christ. Yeah, try and kill them on top of the thing. If you don't, you can activate the synergy and then aim it to blow it up. So it doesn't matter if you miss. So this hover here, I'm going to try and lure him on top of this one. So you'll blow up, and then this one is no longer webbed up again. The way I try to get through this is unweb all of them except for one until we get to the last boss. And then we'll unweb that last one on the last boss to stun her and kill her, but you'll see that in a moment. When a swarm attacks, stand by a glowing pillar. That gets rid of them. If you don't, then you will take a lot of damage very quickly. So my hover now died in the middle. I want to unweb this one, so I'm going to aim it, throw it, and unweb it. What you got to watch out for now is while you've got your pillars unwebbed, you want to kind of stay around the outside of the map here. I need to watch my health while I'm saying this as well. It's because there will be web spinners that will try and web up these pillars after you've cleared them. So you need to be on top of killing them. Oh shit, what am I doing? Yeah, be on top of those. Otherwise, all of your work is going to be for nothing. Try and keep your hover away. Try and stay away from the last pillar that you need to unweb, just so you don't accidentally unweb it and stun anything unnecessarily. So just keep watching the arena, keep kiting around. So you see in the middle is a web spinner. This is trying to web up my middle pillar. So I've got to kill that quickly before it actually webs it up. So a swarm is attacking, so I need to get myself quickly to that golden obelisk. So now this one has become lit. This is going to be the new one. That one's going to go out. It'll start sparkling. I've got a web spinner over there, so I need to take care of that too. Taking damage, heal. So I got a hover over there. Let's get him away from that last web. So you see in the over here now, I've got a web spinner. Get rid of that. Of course my weapon charge runs out. So you see this one is starting to blinker like it was going out, so I need to get over to the next one so that swarm doesn't kill me. And then just keep moving. Web spinner. Oh, don't tell me I've put the wrong put the wrong staff on, so I'm doing this with the blue staff. Well, it shows that you can do it if this is a blue Plague Doctor staff in training, so swarm attack. Bum, bum, bum. Web spinner conveniently spawns where I am, so I can get rid of that. Keeping an eye, all of my pillars are still okay. So I got a few ranged AoEs. Oh, I can take the defense sigil here if I want. It'll help me out. They'll kill themselves. So I got a swarm attack. So I've put my AoE down on the web spinner so it'll die, and then I can defend myself on the pillar. I don't have to worry about the caster over there. He's still going to kill himself, see, because my defense sigil's active, so I know I don't have to worry about him. So I got a web spinner again. Staying away from that pillar so I don't accidentally proc it. Drop ulti if you want to clear some of the bigger ads. It's entirely up to you, you don't need to. Again, defense sigils are here, they really help clearing casters. So those archers are starting to kill themselves now, thanks to my defense sigil. It really takes off the pressure because you're not taking damage and the ads are killing themselves. Make sure we kill those web spinners. So these can be a bit annoying to kill. They got a bit of health. Just grab a defense, an attack sigil here to clear them off. Your pets will do the work for you. Oh, web spinner, and the pet got the web spinner for me as well. So now we're going into the last round. This is why we've left one open here. We'll start with doing damage on the boss. We've got the Hover Dead here as well, so we can launch that anytime we want. Clear the web spinner first. I like to get the boss down to roughly about 70-ish% before I do it. Take that sigil of power. And then launch your venom grenade. Did I hit it? Yeah. So as you can see now, this is like gone kind of like a golden color and the boss isn't doing anything. This is what happens when you unlock all of your pillars. So the boss will just sit there stunned. You've taken the attack pillar, so you're doing more damage. Just drop your ulti, drop your AoE, and she literally sits there and lets you kill her. If you don't kill her in time, pick up the haste sigil, because she does put a slow movement speed debuff on you, so you'll end up getting slower and slower. With the haste sigil, it completely overrides that and you can keep moving quick. So you can just keep kiting damage with your AoEs down or she'll die. It makes that boss super, super, super easy. It is that. Yeah, I did have the fucking blue one on as well. What am I doing? Okay. Let's put the gold staff on the right bar here. There we go. I know. There you go. All the way up to round 6 with the blue training plague doctor staff. Make your own meta, guys. This bane of my life arena.
Well, if you want a new challenge, you can do the first person view.
Let's go. So for anyone who's not familiar, I'll just show you straight away here. If you stand on these flowers, they'll explode and put volatile poison, and look how heavy that damage is on you. It constantly ticks. You can kind of like shield up, but you have to constantly shield up. The only way to cleanse it is stand in one of these pools. Then the pool will be gone for quite a long time. It takes a while for it to respawn. So so avoid those flowers because they will fuck you up. You have to keep an eye on the archers as well. I'll see if I can leave him alive long enough so you can see his cast. It'll probably happen in a little bit anyway. Oh, he's stunned, yeah. The archers do a cast. They hold the bow above their head and then they'll start charging up an attack. When it happens, I'll show you in a bit. That you have to kill them before that fully charges, otherwise they one-shot you. These will constantly spawn flowers and pop them. Your screen kind of goes green. You have to kill those venom callers before anything else. They are like numero uno, like number 0. You know, you need to get them before anything. The trolls at the end of the round aren't a problem. So again, like you got a few archers here. As you can see, like they do quite heavy damage to you, so you can literally just proc that sigil of defense and then just stand there and watch them kill themselves. You don't have to worry about them. So we got a venom caller. It's gone green and there's flowers popping. Heavy attack to get your pets over there and kill them nice and quick. Those archers have already killed themselves, so those defense sigils really put in the work for anything that's a ranged caster for you. So again, just a troll at the end of the round. It's not a problem. Just keep kiting around him in the AoE that you've put down. We got a venom caller, so that's priority. I thought my fire alambris wasn't really triggering earlier. Now I know why. So we got a venom caller up. New flowers will constantly be spawning as well, so you really have to watch where the flowers are, because where you've been circling may not be safe anymore. So we get archers up now. Proc that sigil. I really want one of them to cast so you can see what the animation looks like. But they don't seem to want to do it for me today. We got a venom caller. So I'm hit with the poison, but I'm by the thing, so it's okay. I'm hit with poison again, so now I need to try and make it all the way across the other side of the map to get into that pool to save myself. So that's why we need to kill those venom callers ASAP, because they really mess you up with that poison. So we got another venom caller, and he's on the other side of the map, of course. So we've got a few archers here. Again, pick up that defense sigil. They'll clear themselves. There will be a few archers. If you're feeling like you're getting a bit low, pick up that healing sigil. I think it gives you magicka recovery as well, so... Another venom caller. Pet's already on it. Don't stand too close to the flowers. Yeah, these archers don't want to cast for me, do they? Yeah, so we've got the 3 archers. This is probably the best time to pick up the defense sigil, because this will clear the... Okay, so see him now? He's got his... Oh, never mind. He had his hand above his head, basically. He just instantly melted, but... Come on, cast. Oh dear. Poison got me in from behind. And no, he's not going to do it, is he? You get 2 trolls here. Just kind of focus one down at a time. You don't need to rush this part. Venom caller. You do need to rush those though. Pick up any sigil if you want. Get away from the flower. Just constantly be moving, but be mindful of where you're moving because of those flowers. So this is our last round. This is the one I hate. Kill the mender. So you can just drop ulti if you want at the start. Just get a bit of damage on him. Oh, don't lag. Okay, here we go. We get 2 rounds of ads clear. Don't take the sigils just yet. So now we've got 2 of those guys through. You need to kill one. I look for them both. See that one standing on a flower? So he's going to be no good to us. So kill him. So what's going to happen now? The boss is doing a charged up attack. You can stand inside the mender's AoE, like his little shield here, and it'll protect you. When he's about finished casting, kill the mender. Poison on me because the flower exploded. Otherwise he enrages and does a lot of damage. Is it a fucking caster up? No. Oh, now there's a caster and I've been hit by the poison, so I'm gonna wipe here because I've got none of my things left. Unless my healing sigil will save me. So kill one. And then stay in the shield of the other one. And then you can finish the guy off. It's a bit annoying because the flowers can be so horrible. They can just appear out of nowhere. You can get the mender at inconvenient times. And the shield guy could be standing on a flower, which means you're going to get hit as well. But the healing totem with your shield can get you through the poison effect, as you just saw there. The next round is nice and easy as well, so it's kind of like a break. So you have to keep kiting near because you will get hit by fire damage. So just burn these down. The shield sigil is extra amazing in this arena because there's so many casters. So these ones, it's exactly like the Flame Shaper in Hellra look. You just walk up and interrupt it. If it's at a distance, just cross and shock it. They're the main problems with damage. The other ones are fine. When they come through, you can take a shield sigil and every one of these casters will just end up killing themselves. You can literally stand there and do nothing. At the end of each round, one of these pillars will go solid, and you'll get one of those guys, lurchers. They don't take damage until the pillar's destroyed, so destroy the pillar and then you can destroy them. They do quite a bit of damage. You can't just ulti them every time they come out. You should have enough ulti charged up by the time they do, because you do so many heavy attacks. So that shield sigil will help with the casters, and then just kite everything else inside your AoE. You still have to interrupt though, because that doesn't reflect the damage back, but it does stop it. So they're going to kill themselves. My shield is still active for 8 seconds, as you can see on the buff bar. So now we've got our lurcher. Our healing pet is dead, so I'm going to resummon it. Oh, I should be watching those heavy attacks, but just watch those two for their heavy attacks. They both do them and they can both knock you down. And then same again, just so as soon as round 4 starts, I like to take a sigil here, because there's a lot of casters that come out straight away. So as you can see now, through all of these portals are going to be casters. There's quite a lot of them, and there's going to be a lot of incoming damage. So just activate the sigil and they'll all just start pinging straight back at themselves. And that will help you control this area really, really well. Just have to interrupt on those casts, otherwise your shield sigil will do all the work for you. Again. Oh. So the end of this round is the more annoying one, because you get that fat man who likes to chain you in his fire. He'll get stunned for a second, but if you can get the ulti on the ad as well as him, that's going to be good. He'll try and chain you inside his banner. Just roll straight out of it and avoid the fire. If you want, you can pick up the rest of the sigils. As you see, like the haste sigil helps the movement a lot here. Obviously the damage sigil will help kill him quickly as well. Boss round then. This boss is a very, very simple fight. You have to kill all 3 pillars before he can take damage, but he walks really, really, really slowly. Look at him. He'll slowly strut his way over to you, so you've got plenty of time to kill the pillars as you run around. I like to save my ulti, and the way I do it is the pillar next to the one with the attack damage is the pillar I kill last. He'll get stunned and he'll just sit here, so first round I'll just do normal damage to him. There's going to be a few ads that come up as the fight goes on, so just do normal damage, pillars are back up. So what I'll do here, kill the pillars again, interrupt as it goes. Now on my way past here, this is where you want to pick up the sigils. The speed sigil will help you get around faster, and this defense sigil will help you clear those casters, so they're no longer a problem. So as that dies, run over, grab your power sigil. He's stunned, drop your ulti and everything else on him. Normally he will die here, sometimes he doesn't if you haven't got the full damage. If he survives with a little bit like he did there, because my pets died, all you have to do is go around and literally do it all again. You've still got your sigils, so the ads are going to kill themselves. Activate the healing one if you want it, but it's just a case of killing those pillars again. You walk slow, so he's never close enough to really do anything to you. The only problem are the ads, the casters, but your sigils tend to take care of them anyway. Oh. And then the final round. So activate the surge at the start.
I think it looked easy so far.
So far so good, eh? So this round is a few things to watch for. The archer, you see him, he's casting, he's charging. You have to interrupt that, otherwise it does really heavy damage, normally a one shot. And you have to pick up those golden ghosts. When you get 3 of them, you can do a big explosion which stuns everything in the area. It is really good to do. As you can see, I've got normal movement speed here. Let me get that golden ghost first. If I go inside one of those normal ghosts, see it slows me down and it reduces my movement speed. So you want to try and avoid the white ones and pick up the gold ones. So I've got the 3rd gold one. I can activate a synergy now, which will do an explosion. I save this so when the Daedroth comes out, activate, bang. It's just stunned, so he's just sitting there doing nothing, and you can just kill him. Easy round 1. Surge up. Shield up. Get my AoEs down. There's an archer here, so I'm keeping an eye on him. I do not want him to do that charged up attack. There's a ghost, and I've collected it. Try and stay like around the edge, like roughly where I am. If you go further up here, you'll see that the fireballs will start coming from the lava. So you kind of want to be on the inside, but around the edge, if that makes sense. So you can avoid that AoE altogether. So now when we can't stun a Daedroth, this is how we're going to do it. Hugging him really tight like this, and just circle him. That way, you completely avoid all of his fire damage. We've got an archer charge in there. Because I had my shield up, we were able to survive it. Otherwise, it would have been a one-shot if we didn't. Really heavy damage from that heavy attack. And I've got the explosion, so I might as well use it just to kill off the last bit of this round. So avoid the white ghosts. The speed sigil helps because you can get to the gold ghost really quickly. So again, we got a Daedroth. So circling him really close. Completely avoid all damage from that fire attack, because that fire attack hits hard. You want to avoid that at all costs. So we've got an archer, keeping an eye. Ghost. If you can see next to my food buff on my bar, I've got number 2 next to it with 1 minute. That tells me I've got 2 of the golden ghosts. I need 1 more before I can do my explosion. So here we go. Explosion. Bam. and even things that come out will still be stunned for the timer of the explosion. So it doesn't matter if you do it a little bit too early, they'll come out stunned as well. Oh, so it's stunned. So we've got a Daedroth again, hugging him nice and close. If you can see an ad that's got like a blue glow in it, like that one does, oh shit, it means that the ad has picked up one of your golden ghosts. I don't know if it does anything for the ads, but for the last boss, if he picks up 3 ghosts, he does like insane damage to you. It's basically a wipe. Yeah, so this one now, these ads that walk slowly to the middle are going to be the priority to kill, because they do a summoning ritual in the middle. My ghost, you bitch. Yeah, they do a summoning ritual, which if they cast it for long enough, a gigantic colossus comes through, and it deals like crazy damage when that starts casting as well. You want to avoid that at all costs. So you see him slowly walk into the middle, and he's starting to perform that ritual. Get him down. Yeah, you're not having my ghost, bitch. So we got a Daedroth. So hug it. Ah, he's in my way. Get out of my way, slut. So summoning ritual. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I picked up that ghost, but never mind. So you got a slow walker. Yeah. Not today. Another slow walker. You can tell it's going to be them. Yeah, they do. It builds up for the entire round. Oh shit. And there's 2 of them. So you see now they've got that Bone Colossus through. I really should have stopped that before it was happening, but never mind. You'll see the crazy damage it does now when it starts casting. So that's the thing it does. It constantly rains down fire, kind of like the Alhambris. The haste sigil will really help with that if you can avoid it. So this round isn't too bad. You get a guard at the start. Again, you just kite it really, really, really close if you don't get stunned. Get that ghost. So you get this big bad boy. You can take a damage sigil here if you want. He has a decent amount of health, but he's just scary looking. He's not really that scary. Got archers, so watch out for those. But otherwise, just keep moving. So see he's charging up over there. Don't let him get that through. Otherwise, it's just a few little lads. Clear them off. And the round ending with our favourite Ogrim. Last round then. So get your AoE down in the middle straight away. Don't take any sigils yet. So block when he starts casting that. He's going to move. And then he's going to need to be interrupted. So you are going to get a Daedroth that comes through. He's spawning here, so drop your ulti on the Daedroth, because you don't want to be dealing with that as well. So now, yeah, there he is. So now he's gone down to past 70, he's gone up top. So I gotta kill this little clan fear on the portal for it to become active. So now I can go upstairs. This is the tricky part. So you got to damage these crystals. When he's casting, block. See these meteors? There's constant. You do not want to get hit by those because they will stun you and do damage even if you block. As soon as this phase happens, you've got to try and stick with this shield. Follow it round. Otherwise, you'll get knocked off and you have to come back up again. So block, because I can see him casting. He'll do it twice before he does that shield phase again. She's casting again, and block. Keeping your shield up. Start taking down the other crystal. So you've got a wall. So I'm going to start running to this mechanic now again. Sticking with it. So he's casting, block. Staying out of that AoE, constantly moving. He's casting again. I'm going to dodge roll that one because there's a meteor about to land on me. Now we should be able to kill this shard, but we're not going to risk it. We're going to stay. Yes, he's knocked us down, so this is the end round now. So take your damage sigil here, drop your ulti, and interrupt him. You can take the rest of the sigils here. Block. Oh, okay, I guess it doesn't register. Kill this guy walking into the middle. He will cause you problems. He's taking some ghosts here, so you've got to watch out for that. You want to be taking the ghosts before he does. But you can just relax here now. There's a ghost coming from that side. Interrupt. My ghost. Okay, so we've got a Daedroth. I want to deal with this before anything else, because I don't want to be shafted by the fire. And we've got a summoning ritual here. Nope, my ghost. Shit, he's got all three ghosts here, but he's nearly dead, so I can just nuke him here. So you should be sharper than I was picking up the golden ghosts there, but deal with the summoning ritual, deal with the Daedroth, but just take your time on that end bit. You don't have to rush it, you don't have to panic. Once you clear the summoning ritual and Daedroth, he's just there by himself doing exactly the same as he does at the beginning, so you can just relax with it. And apart from that silly death on the spider, that's another flawless. And now we get the Maelstrom Dagger, of course! I'll never get in the fire staff, but that's basically like the mechanics of it using this easy setup. You've seen, as I showed you, don't stand in that ice, otherwise that'll kill you really quickly. Watch out for the poison as well on the Argonian round, but that's basically how you do it.
One tip for the last boss if you're struggling with the crystals, immovability.
Yeah. Yeah, so when he's casting, it won't actually knock you off, so you can just keep moving and just keep avoiding the meteors. So the setup was the magical Plague Doctor's lightning staff training in blue. So it doesn't matter the gear, you can do it. It doesn't matter about the, you know. And then Alambris because of the AoE damage, Necropotence, and then Plague Doctor with the spell damage. Okay, just make sure you've got all of the passives, especially the Undaunted ones, because they give a lot of extra resources here, because we have so much. But that's it. Anyone got any questions? Or
Yeah, what did you get?
the sword and shield, of course. Yeah, that's literally all I seem to get. I've had that from my my weekly reward last week as well.
If it makes you feel any better, I've got a dagger and a mace. I am in the fire round, so I'm doing it good.
You're doing it again. There's 11 people watching this as well, so I don't know who else has tuned in. But there's other people with her.
placed it in Discord.
Yeah. Let me there we go, I should be back.
It's gone to a private screen.
There you go. Some guy commented, please up your video quality. I don't know how to increase it, to be honest. Because it's clear on my one. I think it just might be the problem with the broadcasting. Whether it'll be sharper if I do it through Twitch, I don't know.
It looks pretty clear on mine.
Uh,
Tell him to upgrade his PC.
Maybe if you're just watching it through YouTube, then it's a lot sharper. But if you're watching it through the PlayStation, it might be a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, PlayStation 1 does go a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's the same when you're actually watching shared play. It's quite fuzzy as well. But yeah, that's easy sorc. Well.
You, maybe.
I'm after it at the minute.
What?
Another bow.
You want another bow? I can give you one of mine if you want.
I'm gonna make my. I used to love my Scamp sorc. I'm gonna make that intermediary as well. I think. I might just make another.
Not another new character, Shaz.
Yeah. I used to love my Scamp sorc. Remember that one?
Yeah, your Stanford was really good.
I don't know why I deleted it.
There we go, that says it. Does anybody want me to do anything else? While we've got it working, try again.
Just logging on to mine now, see what you used it.
I need to do an actual proper leaderboard run for it, just to make sure I'm on the weekly.
My last run, I died like loads, but I still got 50k.
Yeah, this one is 470, 472.
Yeah. I think I'm 51st on the leaderboard.
71st on this one. There we go.
What you could do is do it in slow-mo so we can drive it out.
Yeah, I mean, I could do this like maybe like once a week or something. Just do like a VMA stream, and if anyone wants to tune in and watch, and maybe like just seeing it over and over, and then trying it yourselves, that could help a little bit. But you guys can clearly see that it works. The secret is to use a blue training plague doctor staff. I can't believe I did that. I did wonder why there was no Alhambris fire triggers going on, and now it all makes sense.
Thanks very much.
No worries, guys. Anytime. I'm gonna go off now as well. I might get some sleep and chill for a bit. Yeah, I know I have. It's cool, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Catch you later, Adam.
Good night. Good night.
See you, mate.
Bye.
See you later, Bill.
Bye, Bill.